Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So today's car vlog, is about a couple things. One is I'm just now leaving my favorite place, Barnes & Noble. I went to go pick up the Steve Harvey book, Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success. And also a book. It's called Teach Your Child How to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. My kids just started back school last week, and I have a kindergartner. My son is in 2nd grade, so he knows how to read a little bit, but I'm sure it'll help him as well. But of course, my kindergartner, she's just starting out with reading, so I got that book to help her, to help me help her learn how to read. One of the things that's been seriously on my mind is taking advice from people who, I guess, they don't get a self-advice, or they don't follow their own advice, or you don't even like the way that they're doing things in the aspect that, in that aspect of life that you're asking them for advice about. And I made this mistake recently, and I think I put myself in a bad mood simply because I asked the complete wrong people for advice. And even your besties, your family, your sisters, you never tell everybody everything about what's going on. So people never know, really what's going on. They never know 100% of your feelings. They never know 100% about the situation that you may be asking them about. So when you ask them for advice and you take it and things, don't go wrong, they go the way you thought they were going to go to begin with, you can't be mad at them because you took their advice, because you still took their advice. You ain't have to take their advice. But also, it should teach you that maybe, you should just not listen to them. You should go with your first mind. You should be comfortable with your intuition. Because if you're not comfortable with your own intuition and your own first mind, then you got some self-work, some self-love work you need to do anyway. Because usually your first mind, your first intuition is usually not wrong. It's usually not. You may not get the results that you were looking for, or you may not get the outcome that you were hoping for, but it usually, whatever happens, is always for your best interest. Especially when it comes to relationship advice. Because when you look at people, one of the things I noticed, even when you read any type of self-help book, but particularly with financial self-help books, they always tell you, why would you ask broke people for financial advice? What they gonna do? Help you be broke? If you want to know how to be rich, if you want to know how to be wealthy, if you want to know how to be financially well off, then you need to talk to financially well off people. Same thing with relationships. If you want a good relationship, or a good friendship, or mate, whatever the case may be, talk to people who have good relationships. Talk to people who are in good relationships, who have had, their past relationships were good, or whatever the case may be. But don't talk to people that, they got baby daddy drama, they relationships stink, because then you end up messing yourself up when you listen to people like that. Because guess what? You make the same kooky mistakes they made, that you knew in the beginning was the wrong thing to do, but you second guessed yourself and was like, no, bitch, you slow down, you seen my blinker. Okay, excuse me, y'all, that was this guy trying to cut me off. He didn't want to let me in even though he seen my blinker. At any rate, like I said, you know that the stuff that they're telling you, you feel some type of way about it anyway, but you still listen, and you keep going, and your heart is telling you, back away, don't listen. And this was all fresh on my head because this is what has happened to me over the last couple of weeks. I've been saying to myself, back away, don't listen to that. You know how you feel about whatever. You know that you don't want whatever. So, do what you feel is right in your heart. And I didn't. I listened to other people and, got my feelings hurt. So, yeah. Go with your first intuition. Trust yourself. And I've been doing a lot of self-love work. I've been doing a lot of personal development lately. I've been doing a lot of mindset work. So I know and I used to didn't be, but I know right now I'm in a much better space and I'm more in tune with my star player, me. That I really don't need to, not that I don't need to ask anybody for anything, because we all need somebody. But I know that when I feel something, when I feel some type of way, I need to listen to myself. And I need to go with my gut. I need to go with my instinct. Because even before I started doing, you know, all of my self-love work, my intuition really never failed me. It really never did. And now it's even stronger, even keener. And I think I'm going to start listening to myself more. Because, yeah, I'm probably going to save myself a lot of trouble if I do that. All right, guys. So that was just me, you know, my little tidbit for the day, rambling. Hope you guys have an amazing day on purpose. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.